Hey everybody, and welcome back to another one of Everything Wednesdays. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with another edition of MOZ Magic. That's right, little shop here called MOZ Magic. That's the easiest way of doing it. There we go. Located in Erin, Ontario. Holy moly, look at all these packs. Look at all these packs. We've already done 2 videos. We've already done 21 packs. And we still have all of these to go through. Isn't that crazy? It's mind-boggling is what it is. Mo is a great guy. Great dude. I was an absolute pleasure talking to him. I don't know how often I can say this or how often, until you guys get tired of hearing me say it. But holy moly. Solid dude. He's been doing it for a long time. The location he's at, I think he's been there for 14 years, we said, or something like that, or 10 to 14 years, somewhere in there. But he's been doing this a lot longer than that. And holy moly, just a phenomenal man. And you know what? The outcrying that I've gotten on the YouTube videos and just on his Facebook page of people saying, they wouldn't be playing Magic today if it wasn't for Mo's store is amazing. I love hearing those types of stories. It's great. So thank you, Mo, for being a standout LGS in the community and just supporting your players and doing it all for them, because that's what keeps the game alive, right? If we didn't have stores like yours, people would leave the game, right? And then where would we be left, right? Anyway, let's talk about what we're going to be doing. I mean, if you're new here, you should definitely go back and watch episode 1 and 2 of this series to understand just how many packs we've got coming along. You can all see, though, right, that we're going to be ending the series with a pack that I've never even opened myself, which is a pack of the Dark. I've never even held a pack of the Dark before in my own hands, so that's really cool for me. It's something neat and different. It's something I haven't seen at, I've seen it at shows and stuff, but they've always been like behind like the glass and stuff, like of the people that are selling stuff, right? So anyway, this week we're going to do 10 packs again this week, and we're going to end with Journey into Nyx, because that's just where that ends this week, right? So we've got 5 and 5, yeah. But we got some pretty cool packs here. We're gonna see if we can find some expeditions to start, and then we've got a master set to check out, and then we have some, cons and Fate Reforged, and maybe we'll find some fetch lands. Who knows? And then we've got Original Conspiracy in here, so we've got all kinds of stuff. If you see the little white box in the bottom right, that's the price list that's gonna show up, because I'm gonna scan cards actively if I can during the video, just so I can make sure I'm not missing anything of note or value. Now, I know that BFZ, for instance, like here you go, like a waste. We know the wastes are going to end up in the pile for the patrons for sure. I mean, they're not over $1, but they're close enough that they end up with for my patrons, I do a set of 5 full art or 6 full art lands, 1 of each type. So you get 1 of each basic, essentially, so including a waste. So my patrons get that if they get that from the patron pile. If you don't know what the patron pile is, basically you're seeing it being built right now. The patron pile is anything we open out of all of these packs that's of $1 or more value. It goes into the patron pile, and every patron walks away with 1 of those cards every week, or every month, I should say, not every week. Every month, each patron gets a card from that pile, in addition to all of their other rewards that they get from Patreon. So if you go and look at my Patreon, you probably won't see anything about a patron pile, because it's something that I don't really talk about on my Patreon. I do it in my videos because I like to reward the people who are actually watching. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and for you guys out there who support me on Patreon. I really, really appreciate it. I don't say it enough. I know I don't. Anyway, let's keep going, because you're here for cracking packs. That's what we're here for, right? Tranquil Expanse. That's not anything super exciting, is it? In fact, you know what? It goes over into this pile over here. We got Make a Stand, which this card actually used to be worth something, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I thinking of something else? I'm thinking of something else. It's not Make a Stand. It was some other card. There was another card. From the cons block? Something Defense? Flaying Tendrils was a good card when this set came out. 3 mana sorcery, but it gives all creatures -2/-2 until end of turn. If a creature would die this turn, you exile it instead. So it prevents things from like hatching into little Eldrazi's and stuff. Ooh, our rare is a Wandering Firmerole, though, which is pretty nice. And of course, we got that sweet Full Art Swamp. Man, Wandering Firmerole is not even over $1, though. That's unfortunate, isn't it? I'll probably end up putting it in the patron pile anyway, just because it's a sweet little dual land, basically. Well, not really a dual land, but it's a man land. It turns into a dude, and it makes red and blue, which is a common color combination that people like. Again, not many commons, uncommons from BFZ that we have to really worry about dollar-wise. I don't think there's too many things in this set that were worth a whole heck of a lot after the fact. The set was very, like, underpowered from a standpoint of anything outside of standard while it was there, right? Our rare is Serpentine Spike, or Serpentine Spike, however you want to pronounce it. Did we get a foil, though? No. No foil. I thought maybe we got a foil, but no. So that's a 13-cent rare, nothing super exciting. But we do get these sweet full art lands. So look at that. We got an island, a swamp, and a waste. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, okay, Magic Origins. We've opened this set a number of times in one of Everything Wednesdays. We've hit 2 Baby Jaces so far. Out of, like, maybe, like, what? 8 packs of Origins? Maybe 10? So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Again, I don't think there's any commons that we have to worry about too much from the core set Origins. Meteorite was a solid card. This card was great. Eye Blight Massacre. And Despoiler of Souls. Little 2-drop, double black, 3/1. But it can't block, but that's okay. Mono black aggro is a thing. It's only 12 cents, but I mean, hey, what can you do, right? What can you do? Hey, we got our first junk card. Look at that, our first ad garbage nonsense. All right, paper pack, ready? Oh, man, I love that sound. It's like one of my favorite things. Like, the paper packs, I don't like them. I don't like the paper packs from the aspect of how easy they are to tamper with. Like, and, you know, kudos to Wizards for trying something different than doing plastic packaging, right? But because it's so easy to tamper with, they obviously had to stop it immediately, which sucks. But at the same time, just that like the little... like the rip tab? Oh man, so good. So good. Thoughtcast is a good card. I don't think there's any... Are there any commons in this set that we have to really worry about? I don't think there are. Flash Freeze. Glass Dust Hulk. Etched Oracle. Good old Etched Oracle. I have a playmat with that card on it. That's like one of the first playmats I've ever owned. And our rare is a Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Ooh, a foil Wayfarer's Bauble, though. I don't know what that's kicking around at, but we'll see. We'll see. What are we saying? Can you even scan it? Do you see this card? No? Oh. Maybe? It was close. It was almost there. I saw it. Oh. Yeah, all right. Got there. It's the wrong set. And it's not foil. So let's just quick change those. What is this? Modern Masters 2015 and foil. Probably a good one. 250? We'll take it. I'll take it. 250 is pretty decent. It'll go in the patron pile. So there you go. A foil Wayfarer's Bauble. Dragons of Tarkir is next. Now, was Dragons the one that had the fetch lands in the land slot, or was that Fate Reforged? I can never remember. I feel like it was Dragons that had that, right? Because I think it has a dual land at the back, or like it has like one of the tap lands in the land slot. Again, I don't think any commons of note from Dragons. I don't know about uncommons. I don't think too many, if any. I'll double check it after the fact. Our rare here is Stratus Dancer, I should say, not Spirit Dancer, Stratus Dancer. And okay, so it's not this one, so it's Fate then that has that. 40 cent, and we got just a basic island and another ad card. My goodness. All right, Fate Reforged is next. So Fate Reforged is where we could see like an Ugin, right? Ugin would be cool. Or was a Gurmag Angler is a card, isn't it? Is that actually worth something? I don't think it is, but like, I think in foil it's worth something, right? I don't think in normal it is, but in foil I think. Fruit of the First Tree. Ah, there it is. Valor's Stance. This is the one. This is the one I was thinking of. This is the one. It's not defense. It's Valor's Stance. This card used to be worth something. Used to be worth a bunch because of the Indestructible for 2 mana. Winds of Kalsisma and Frontier Siege. And just a Jungle Hollow, so no fetch in the land slot, unfortunately. And a 36-cent rare. Well, I mean, like, we've had some pretty good weeks so far. So, you know, if this week is bust for our patrons, it's not a huge deal. We've got some spicy stuff coming up, too, let's be honest. So, we've got Cons of Tarkir next. Ah, yeah, Savage Punch. Punch that bear. Punch him. Punching bears. Who doesn't like to punch bears every now and then? Kintree Invocation. Cranial Archive. Was this a rare at some point? I feel like it might have been. Was this a rare at some point? Let's see. Cranial Archive. No, just 8 cents. No big deal. Ice Feather Avon. And Dragon Style Twins. And no fetch land for us. Ooh, but a sweet bear token. Yeah, we'll put that to the side. Who doesn't like bear tokens, especially now that Ayula's out, right? All right. Core 2015 is next. All right, we need something. Give me something. We need like a mythic or something. Elvish Mystic, not a bad little card. Ooh, we got a foil here. Look, I think we got a foil here. Feast on the Fallen. Gather Courage. Sacred Armory. All right, all right. And ooh, Caves of Koilos. Man, I don't know how many times we've opened this card in One of Everything Wednesdays, but it's been a bunch. There's a whole bunch of them. And our foil is a Gather Courage. Caves of Koilos. 95 cents. And I don't think this is going to be anything in particular, but we'll scan it anyway. And that's, it's not from that. It's from Core 2015, and it's foil. What do you got for me? 12 cents. All right. Got there. And that's from this one. There we go. So 75 cents for that. And again, another junk card. See, like, we're getting back into the era of when they started adding the ads, but the ads, instead of being useful like tokens, they were just ads. And so you just get a pack and you're like, hey, look, they put in this piece of cardstock that is just a waste of paper because I'm already buying their packs and playing their games. Why are they advertising me their product that I'm already purchasing? Anyway, that was my rant about those back in the day when Theros and those blocks were coming out, because they were just, you would get like, 8 tokens in a box and the rest of them were just ad cards, and it was like, what is the purpose? Why are you wasting paper like this? You could be printing the ad on the back of the token so that I still have an ad, but then I get something at least useful out of it, right? Like, it keeps your ads around. It makes people think about, like, if people see it after the fact, Anyway, Conspiracy, the original Conspiracy. I don't know if there's any commons in this set. I'm sure there are some. So I'll have to put that to the side and I'll take a look at it later. Swords to Plowshares, though. That's a good uncommon for sure. So that'll definitely go into the patron pile. It's like $1.30. Well, it's the wrong set, but still. Air Servant, not so much. Rito Lantern, I have no idea what this is worth, if anything. 2 mana artifact, pay 3, put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Interesting. Works well with Grenzo, I guess. And our rare is Drakestown Forgotten. Yeah, Rito Lantern, not worth anything, unfortunately. Works well with Grenzo, but other than that, I guess not much. Drakestown Forgotten is our rare. And we got a Cogwork Librarian. Drakestown Forgotten is forgotten in value as well. And another, see, look, another ad. Just another ad card. All right. We've got Journey into Nyx. These are where we want the God packs, right? We didn't get a God pack. I can tell you right now that it's not a God pack because it's a common on the front. All right. I don't know if there's anything in here that we need to worry about, common and uncommon wise. We got Wildfire, Cerberus, Colossal, Heroics, Leonin, Iconoclast, and ooh, we hit a mythic. We did it. We did it. Last pack of the week, and we hit a mythic. All right, Godsend. It's not like, you know, not like the highest end of mythics by any mean, but still pretty sweet. We'll take it. $6 mythic. Oh, we got a pretty cool Sphinx token here, too. That's actually really nice looking. I like that. Let's scan it. Let's see. Is it worth anything? Sometimes these tokens are worth stuff. It's not worth anything. But I'm going to put it aside anyway because I like it. And I don't think I've ever seen it. Or, I mean, at least I've seen it, but it would have been a long time ago that I saw it. And maybe I don't know that I have a bunch of them sitting around. But who knows? Anyway, there you go. So, I mean, like, you know, like not like the best week for the patron pile. Still some sweet cards we opened, though. That's for sure. Like that Foil Wayfarer's Bauble is pretty nice. And that Godsend is pretty sweet. Swords of Plowshares also very nice. And I mean, like, a lot of these cards saw a lot of play, actually, when the sets came out. Like, I know Wandering Firmarole was very relevant in Standard when it was out, right? Same with Stratus Dancer saw a lot of play. Caves of Koilos also. Source of Plowshares, of course, always sees play when it comes out in any kind of set. Like, you know, generally that's going to be from a set that you draft, so obviously you're not going to see it in Standard. But, you know, Godsend, I don't think Godsend saw a lot of play in Standard during that format, but I don't remember well enough. And I mean, we got these sweet full art lands as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I've been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget to go check out MOZ store. There should be a link below in the description. Say hi to him. Let him know I'm the one who sent you. I don't know. That probably won't help you, but at least it'll let him know that this is working out and it's giving him some traffic, which I would appreciate. Right? Because, I mean, the more people that know about his store, the better, in my opinion, because he's got some sweet stuff. It's got some sweet stuff. So, and I'll definitely be going back there for sure. It's just a matter of when. Yeah, I'm going to try to pick up some other stuff that I'm missing for some of the other things I'm working on. That's right. He already knows about one of the things I'm working on. And some of you may already know that I'm working on it, but also don't know that I'm still working on it because it was mentioned a long time ago. But there are a few things. There are a few things on my bucket list. For things to do for series, and I have been amassing product for those things. So I have a few boxes here and there for things that I'm doing in the future. So stay tuned for that. It should be exciting. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.